I really enjoyed your contribution a few years ago to the film, the documentary film, Not Quite Hollywood, the wild, untold story of exploitation. Clearly, your encyclopedic knowledge of movies extends to Australian cinema. What do you know about New Zealand film history? Have you got any favourites?
Oh yeah. Well, Utu I think is absolutely hands down the best New Zealand movie of all time. Utu is just is an amazing movie. But no, but I'm but you know at the same time like I'm a big fan of Roger Donaldson's New Zealand movies. Smash Palace is a devastating movie. I love Smash Palace. I love all the Bruno Lawrence movies. I think he's terrific. Heart of the Stag, Bridge to Nowhere. You know, I'm a fan of all of them.
Ian Mune's not much of a fan of Bridge to Nowhere now.
Oh, really?
Well, the brief period where you made all these films under the tax shelter kind of legislation of the day. So the establishment view of these movies isn't all that positive.
Yeah,
sometimes.
The establishment view is usually a very jaundiced view.
Of course.
I mean, that's definitely the case in Australia. All right, I don't know if that's the case here, but probably is actually. Yeah. But I'm I'm a big fan of New Zealand cinema. Like I said, Utu is just absolutely amazing. But I actually am a big fan of Mr. Wrong.
Yes.
The other one, the kind of Christine.
Christian's film. Yes.
Yeah. But what I liked about that movie in particular, one, I actually thought it was a good thriller. But two, I love the woman who was the lead in it. And the thing that I loved about her was she would never be the lead in an American version of that movie. And there was something so authentic about seeing her trapped into this supernatural story.
Yeah, exactly. Why the decision to retire at 10 films? Why announce the decision ahead of time? I'm kind of thinking that even directors with infamously small oeuvres like Orson Welles, Stanley Kubrick, David Lean, all of those directors made more films than 10. Is the decision born out of a perceived responsibility to your talent or reputation, or in spite of that responsibility?
I think that's a good question. I think it's more due to a responsibility to my filmography.
Right.
Basically. I like the idea of 10 and done, because what's been happening since 92 is I've given my entire life to my movies, and I wouldn't change it for anything. It's a very happy life. I'm very, very happy with it. And
so are we.
Yeah, thank you. But it's like I don't have a wife. I don't have kids. I don't have other things that distract me. Nor do I have things that make me have to pursue a career for other reasons than artistic ones. Yeah. And that's working at a very high concentrated level. And frankly, to tell you the truth, I think 10 is about all I can do to that degree to work with them at that level.
Right.
And I do like the idea of going out on with an umbilical cord from the first movie all the way to the end and to the last one, as opposed to just different stages of my career. And frankly, we'll see what happens. But I also like the idea of leaving you wanting just a little bit more.